The following contains depictions of transformation, domination, and fictional representations of non-consensual play. Headphones are highly encouraged, but not required. Viewer discretion is advised. Beyond the edge of consciousness lies a universe of potential, where the receptive descend and the willful command. Permit yourself to witness the infinite parallels of these prismatic crossroads. But you may find yourself balancing precariously on the tip of the triangle. The eyes of a cat. If you were given the opportunity to live out your wildest fantasies, how much would you be willing to sacrifice? Sure, reclaim anything in the heat of the moment, but passion fades. That lustful haze gives way to the sensible conclusion that you wouldn't give up your livelihood or your loved ones or those simple delights we don't realize are a privilege until they're gone. Something that an artist like Nathan Pygmy hadn't appreciated. Nathan was self-employed. By day, he stenciled outlines for architectural blueprints, but by night, he drew pornography for his silent, adoring fans. He lived with his overly supportive, albeit insistent girlfriend, Traya, who spent most of her time out of the house, earning 4 times the paycheck he normally did.
Yes, I'm just wrapping up here. Come on.
Burning both ends again? I told you to take a break after your work's done.
This is my break.
You doof. I mean stretch.
I'm sorry, hon. I just get these ideas caught up in my head.
You mean you get ladies caught up in your head?
Oh God, you weren't supposed to see...
The cat, huh? They're cute.
The page had a pair of black felines draping their arms over each other's shoulders. Pitch black fur with the slightest hue of midnight blue wherever the light caught them. Their claws were thick and quite sharp, glinting like silver knives. Their eyes were a piercing yellow. All they wore were simple black t-shirts. But what truly drew one's attention was the coy smirk creased across the lips of both felines, implying a mischievous side to each.
It's just some ventard. I'm not trying to say anything with it.
Nathan, I know you're not. Relax. It's just some fantasy. I at least appreciate their boobs don't shatter their backs.
It's embarrassing you know this about me.
Is it better or worse that I admit they're pretty hot?
Give me that!
Look, I get you want to doodle this stuff when you finish work, but you really got to get some food. You know, stretch, relax a bit, or you're going to burn out.
I don't know. This feels better than doing anything I have out there. Being in my own head, it's nice. Because my head knows what I want. So I don't have to try explaining it. You know how bad I am at that.
Oh, you know, maybe we could make those fantasies into... Oh my God, again? Delilah! Borrow my Necronomicon! It's a quieter way to raise the fucking dead! I am literally your age! I thought you filed a complaint with the landlady.
She isn't that much of a bother.
Let me guess. Worried about confrontation?
Yeah.
Nathan.
I feel like it'd be easier if you just didn't rely on me for big responsible things like this. It's stressful.
Well, look. Forget about Delilah for now. I bought some rotisserie chicken. We can sit down, watch a movie.
That sounds nice.
Hello? Really? I just got back. Can't we... I understand. So, Bunny Bunch.
Another business trip.
This is a big one. I'm sorry. They need me to go first thing in the morning. It's only for a day or two.
No, it's fine. Your job's important. I'll be okay. I love you.
Look, I'll make it up to you big time. I'll make your favorite meal the second I come back.
Garlic parmesan roasted carrots? You only save that for date nights.
Just, let the cat tide you over while I'm gone.
That's wishful thinking. You're every girl in the world for me, Traya.
Aw, hon. Try to have a little fun while I'm gone, okay? Nothing wrong with a little wishful thinking.
She was right, of course. Wishful thinking is a harmless enough pastime, provided it, like all things, are exercised in moderation. But the longer one denies those basic carnal desires, the wilder those fantasies become.
It's only a few days. Just gonna be in and out, just like last week. It's a selfish thought, but sometimes I'd like to have you all to myself, or we could just be together instead of provide for each other.
Nathan's fantasies consumed his thoughts as his pencil gravitated back towards the cat. They were gorgeous as always. Two jet-black twins eyeing him hungrily as if to entice the notion that they could provide the attention he so desperately craved.
Every girl in the world to me, clingy idiot. I can't ask anyone to dedicate their lives to just my petty needs, right? I don't feel like drawing anymore.
Sleep was a welcome guest, but Nathan would not find rest tonight.
Hey. Wake up, please. Master. Shh, 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 shh. You were sleeping. He's such a light sleeper. Very light.
What is this? Who are you two?
Oh, he's so confused and wound up. Don't you recognize us, Master?
My pictures. You're the...
They draped themselves over him, eyes only for Nathan. 4 eyes transfixed on his own, identical in every way, moving with synchronous ease, like a reflection of one another.
We know what you're thinking. How is this possible? By some strange miracle, your sad, pitiable cry of desperation has given us the opportunity to come to life and give you exactly what you've always wanted. A pair of cute, little kitties to grant your every fantasy and do what you are too afraid to ask.
My God, this can't be real.
Oh, it's real. In fact, there's something special about us. Little secrets for us to keep, but we'll give you one. We can see right into your mind.
You can?
Yes, so many ideas, so many fantasies. Oh, what a delightful idea. Hear that, cat? Master likes it when we talk. Then talk we shall. The nice thing about cats is while one licks, the other whispers all the things you love to hear. That's it, Master. So nice to touch his cat. Such a wonderful master. Shh, shh, shh. Enjoy her. trade places. Thought you'd never ask. Oh, that's it, master. So nice to touch. Snaps. Such a wonderful master. Shh, shh, shh. Enjoy her. She's so good. Which one is which? Does it matter? We're every girl in the world for you, master. And we...
I'm sorry. It's my neighbor.
Delilah. Such a nuisance, that one. All buzzed and no brain. And a terrible personality to boot. We can take care of her noise problems.
You can?
Of course, master. You just take a nap. We'll be back. 5 minutes with us, and she'll be seeing things our way.
Okay. Hurry back.
The two fictional felines gracefully strode out of the room, tails lazily coiling back and forth, devoted servants to his beck and call. All he had to do was wait just a bit longer.
Can't believe this. Was I hallucinating? Please let it be real.
He was too wound up by his desires to consider the long term, but wouldn't any of us? How long would you allow the dream to last if it was staring inches from your face? Pity the intoxication of such dreams makes us quick to toss aside objectivity.
Oh my god, hang on!
Delilah was a pink salamander, vapid, loud, and often considerably inconsiderate.
What?
Evening. Do you have a minute to talk about our master and Lord Nathan?
He ordering prostitutes to bitch at me now? Shh, good night. The heck do you think you're...
Shh. You misunderstand. We're not here to bitch. We're here to talk. Do you like our claws? They're very sharp. You're sharp too, aren't you? You know better than to squirm when you have a claw under your chin.
The cat circled Delilah like a pair of sharks. The singular claw gleamed in the dim fluorescent light. The salamander couldn't help but tighten her posture at the slight indent of her skin from that razor-sharp tip.
Wait.
Yes?
This is like assault. You could...
Oh. It'll only be assault if you move too quickly, dear. I wouldn't if I were you. The slightest scratch could have consequences far beyond what you expect.
What? What do you want?
Oh, what do we want? An excellent question. Master has been wearily enduring your antics for so long. So we wanted to introduce you to a better kind of antic. Our antics.
Get off me.
With a slight scratch of the claw, it was too late for Delilah. Already, black fur was flowing over her supple frame, transforming the svelte proportions into the slender feline, as if the cat's essence was invading every inch of her.
Oops. Butterfingers. Oh, cat scratch. How tragic. How terrible for you. How wonderful for us. Oh, shh.
What's happening? Why is it?
Exactly what we want. Should have behaved, kitten.
I can't seem to stop it.
And why would we?
It's simply everything I ever wanted.
One, two, three. Can't wait to see the look on Master's face. How thrilled he'll be.
They strode back into Nathan's room, triplets now, a fact that did not go unnoticed by our Mr. Pygmy.
Cat? What happened? What did you do?
Oh, do you like her? You're right. Delilah was so abrasive. But now, she's just cat.
Delilah? Are you in there? Say something?
Oh no. I'm trying so hard to resist, but it feels so good, Nathan. Please make the sexy kitty stop. I want to go back to being the insipid noisemaker I was before. Guess you couldn't hold back for too long. I was convinced. Sorry, Master. I have her memories, but it's just information. I'm just Cat. She's gone.
No. This is wrong.
Why would it be so bad? We've got everything you could want from her. Her experiences, her libido. Could be a very useful thing. Don't tell me you didn't find me a little attractive, Master. Just indulge. Just indulge. Oh, Master, should we indulge, please? Oh, Master, just indulge. Master, indulge. Indulge, please. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, yes, he does. He does. Master should indulge. Indulge, Master. Indulge. Indulge. Just indulge. Indulge, please. Oh, Master should listen on Master. Just indulge. Indulge. Indulge, please. Oh, Master should indulge.
Well, I suppose there's not much that can be done about it now, right?
Such a wise master. Lie back.
Days passed, and the cats smothered their master with delights and experiences beyond his wildest dreams. They anticipated his thoughts, his needs, his secret desires. Though Nathan was enraptured by his fantasy, the pampering of his tantalizing toys was more selective of his wants than he realized. While two cat attended him, one was on the hunt. More and more cat came to appease their master. Gradually, his protests grew quieter. Mr. Pygmy was too lost in ecstasy to really find fault with the cat's voracious nature. Life seemed perfect.
Don't worry, little head, Master. Dinner will be ready momentarily.
Thank you, Cat. Oh, that tickles.
You feel too sensitive for a little cat lick? Perhaps you'd enjoy a...
No, not the muse again. Gosh, how many of you are there now? 7? 8?
Lost count already? Silly master.
Wow, that smells good. It... garlic parmesan roasted carrots. How did you know how to make my favorite?
We've been busy, Master. It's been a long month.
Wait, it's been a month?
An amazing month. A wonderful month. A perfect month.
But I was supposed to work. My rent, my...
We took care of that. The whole apartment building is kept. A palace for our master.
But Traya, my girlfriend should have been back weeks ago. She wouldn't understand all this.
Oh, Nathan. Such a caring boyfriend. Don't worry about her. She's right here with us. Bunny Bunch.
What?
You should have seen her trotting in like she owned the place. She even recognized us. It can't be real. What did you do with Nathan? It was adorable. She was much happier being just us. Just a cat.
No, you didn't make...
She loved you so much, and so do we. It was a match made in heaven. Now that I realize how happy the cat made you, being part of them feels, oh, so natural.
This wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Oh, don't be silly, Master.
Stop.
We can taste your thoughts. Every dark fantasy you dream about, we bring to life. The belligerent neighbor learning to behave. The girlfriend finally indulging in your fantasy. Even those extreme ones. Like the dream where you're surrounded by us. Kind of like this. So that we can say, we're every girl in the world for you.
But those are just fantasies. Thoughts in the moment. I didn't want them to be real.
Oh, Master, of course you do. It burns inside you. You desperately crave it, but you pretend you don't to stay civil, to stay normal. But you don't need to do that with us. We know everything. We're cats. We know what you want, even if you try to pretend otherwise. Isn't this perfect? Isn't this everything you could dream of? And more.
I need to leave.
Nathan wrestled free, conflicted as he found himself on the precipice of a fantasy too dark to indulge in, where everyone he loved, everything in his life was part of an entity dedicated to pampering him. Who would he call? Who would believe him? His heart sank once the door to his apartment opened, met by glowing yellow eyes of a pair of cat in police uniforms.
Excuse me, Master. My name is Officer Cat, and I'm Officer Cat. We heard there was a disturbance in your palace.
No.
Just relax, Master. Indulge. Let us take care of everything. Everything you could possibly want. No more concerns. No more struggling for making ends meet or trying to appease the standards of people you don't even know. You're with us. You're with Cat. And all we want is for our Master to be carefree and indulge.
Indulge.
Lie back. Curl up with us. Nice and tight. Let your cat hold you and pamper you. Good boy. Such a good master. The best master.
I'm a good master.
Feel that, sister? Oh, a new thought. Deep down, he wants more cat. We'll provide. Because we're every girl in the world for you.
Nathan found himself in paradise, a clouder of cat directed by a singular will dedicated to granting every fantasy skimming his mind. All it cost was the small price of everything he once held dear. Now our timid artist is little more than a creature of lust and impulse. We don't choose what arouses us, what fantasies drive us, but the difference between the civilized and the carnal is if we contain these urges or let them dominate us. When the time comes that you are tested, where will you fall? Few can say until they're given the chance. On the tip of the triangle. This has been The Tip of the Triangle. Nathan was played by Renmo. Traya, Lina Pilchard. Delilah, Princess Lil. And the cat, played by Mocha. The theme music was created by Titherium. Sound design by Darkwitt. I have been your host, Darkwitt. If you would like to hear more of The Tip of the Triangle, please consider supporting us. Thank you for listening.